The Reorder report is a powerful tool that will guide you on making smart purchase decisions so that your shelves are always stocked with products that sell quickly. In this video, we're going to go through a few functions in this report. One, using filters to customize the data that you see in the Reorder report. Two, saving common filters and views so you do not have to create these views every time you open the Reorder report. Three, creating purchase orders directly from the Reorder report. Let's start with using filters. You can change this filter to any of the presets that we have available, last 7 days, 14, 30, etc. Or you can pick specific dates in time, or even custom date ranges. Within this row, you'll see that we have a number of other filters that you can apply to narrow in on the data that you need to make purchase decisions. So anywhere from setting stock ranges, reorder threshold ranges, filtering for a specific distributor, filtering for bottle or container size, category, or subcategory. In Santé, we refer to subcategories as tags. Let's apply a few filters here so that you can see this Reorder report in action. So we'll switch our last 7 days of sales to our 30-day preset. We'll apply a stock range of 0 to 12 units in stock. We'll then filter for a specific distributor. So now we're going to do Winebow here. And then we'll apply a wine category filter. With our filter set, let's now move into the table where you can start analyzing the data that you'll use to make purchase decisions. So you'll see within our first few columns, we have some standard data that you need here: product name, size, distributor. Then we move into your last order. This is the amount of product purchased from the distributor for this item most recently. And then we have the date of that last order. And we have case cost, which is also being pulled from your most recent order from the distributor. When we move into the sold column, this is the amount of product sold based on the time period that you have set in your date filter here. So over the last 30 days, this is the amount of product quantity that you sold. And then your stock column, this is live inventory. So this is real time. We have a suggested column. So this is also based on 30 days. So this suggested column is taking your sales history and forecasting the amount of cases that you need to order for the next 30 days. If you were filtering for last 7 days, this suggested column would be giving you cases that you need to have full stock quantity for the next 7 days. Now, when we move into sales and profits, these are net sales here, also over the last 30 days, and gross profit over the last 30 days. Ideally, this data gives you what you need to make a purchase decision. But if you need to see trends over an extended period of time, you can select the 3 dots here on the right side of each row, and that will give you an option to open up a product graph where you can see the sales history for an item over extended periods of time that go further back than your date filter. So if we select the product graph here, you see that my default view is sales over the last 2 months, but I can also extend to last 6 months and year to date, all time, etc. So with this item in particular, you can see that your sales are about even month over month. We see that our current customers are coming to the Reorder report multiple times a day. We've provided the ability to save your filters so that you don't have to apply them every time you open the Reorder report. To save your filters, you're going to select this Views button here toward the top right of your Reorder report. Then you'll select Save Current View. And we'll name this view Winebow last 30 days. We'll select Save here. Now, let's leave the Reorder report. We'll come back to the Reorder report. So before we had a wine filter and a specific distributor filter. And so if I want to see the filters that I'd saved before, I can go back to my views here, select Winebow last 30 days. This is the report that we just created together. Once I select this, you see that it immediately brings me to the table that I was looking at before. saving you a bunch of time for products and distributors that you're ordering frequently. You may have seen the shopping cart buttons on the right side of each row in the reorder report. These buttons allow you to quickly create a draft purchase order. So let's click the Add to Cart button for this first item here. Once we select it, you'll see that we're brought to a window where we can determine the number of cases that we want to add to this purchase order. Make a note here that we're pulling through your units per case and your last cost for this item. Given that Santé is recommending that we purchase 2 cases based on our sales history over the last 30 days for this product, let's go ahead and add 2 cases here. Now you have the option to create the purchase order from this window, but you can also go back to the reorder report and add products from the same distributor to this purchase order, or you can even start creating a draft purchase order from different distributors. So let's say that we're going to add additional items to this Winebow purchase order. I can just select off the screen. It minimizes the window, and I can go back here and let's select this third product. I select Add to Cart, same experience. You see that it's consolidating these items into one common purchase order. We have 1 case suggested, so we'll add that case here. Now let's click off and let's go shopping with a different distributor. We'll remove our distributor filter here, and let's just add this first product that we see here. We'll select Add to Cart. Now, one thing I want to point out is that we've minimized the draft purchase order from Winebow, but we can open this window and it shows me this full draft purchase order. And if I add these 6 cases here to this purchase order, you see that I'm creating 2 purchase orders from 2 distributors at the same time from the reorder report in Santé. When you're done shopping, you can select Create All Orders, or you can create a purchase order for a specific distributor, and your purchase orders are ready to go. Now that you know how to leverage the reorder report as your one-stop shop for reordering, you're ready to start making smarter purchase decisions. Thanks for watching. See you soon.